Well, continuing to receive updates on today's showers and storms that have been moving through for about 5 hours or so now all across central Georgia. Right now, we're taking a current look looking south at the Georgia National Fairgrounds. You can see all the rain that Perry has already received earlier today, and that's just one of the aspects of these showers and storms that we are receiving. But some darker clouds out further down to the south where we are seeing a lot more severe weather. Still getting no numbers down at the Georgia National Fairgrounds, but you can really see where the rain has been today all across central Georgia. Those areas in the lower 70s, all rain-cooled air down there, which will be very good as we get into this last little bit of sunlight, about 3 hours or so. But areas further to the north, want to note that they haven't received too much rain or any thunderstorms since the early morning hours, so they've had time to recover and get back up into those 80-degree temperatures, which could have an implication for later on today. So here's a live look at the radar. As you can see, some stuff out to the northwest, just looking at some stray showers in Spalding over to Butts County, over to Pike County, where Zebulon, Griffin, and Jackson are. We take it down to the middle section of central Georgia, some scattered showers, maybe a couple of rumbles of thunder in northern Wilkinson County, stretching into southern Baldwin, and then we get over into Twiggs County, where there are some more thunderstorms that moved in from South Bibb, North Houston County, over the I-16 line right there. But really going down to the southern portion of our viewing area, and I'll go ahead and zoom in on that. That is our one severe thunderstorm warning right now, not this one. This one is one below it, and that looks to be where the most intense portion of this thunderstorm has moved on down to the south and the southeast. But Wilcox and Crisp are in a severe thunderstorm warning for another 13 minutes until 6 o'clock, and we will continue to see how that progresses. But as this does continue to move closer and closer to the western half of Wilcox County right there, areas like Rochelle, Abbeville, Pineview, at the risk for seeing some strong thunderstorm implications and severe thunderstorm implications at that. We are continuing to turn our eyes over to the west, so we're monitoring this over in Americus right there. We're seeing a lot of lightning and some heavy rainfall amounts on our radar right there as that continues to make its way eastward and could make another reappearance in Crisp County, where we did just see a very strong thunderstorm move over the Lake Blackshear area. So that would be here in the next about 15 minutes or so associated with that. But going to show you the satellite picture, as you can see, cloud cover making a little bit of a reappearance right now across our northern counties, which will be very good at limiting our temperatures and limiting the surface heat that is available for pop-up thunderstorms throughout the rest of this evening. But you can see that our northern counties are at a lesser risk of severe weather for the remainder of the day, in a level 1 out of 5 risk, as opposed to everyone else. Kind of a line from south of Thomaston all the way up to Sparta, and everyone further southward in that level 2 out of 5 risk. But how does it play out on future view? As you can see, a lot of the activity remains to our south and to our southwest here in central Georgia, but continuing the potential for thunderstorms as we get into about the 7, 8 p.m., even in 9 p.m., but then that will fizzle on out hopefully by around 10 p.m. Future View hasn't been doing too good of a job lately, but hopefully the timing of these storms moving on out will be good. And then setting the stage for clearer weather as we get into Tuesday afternoon, maybe getting to the 90-degree mark. We have had 90s the past couple of days, so it will be nice to receive a break from those for just a little bit. And then we take it on into Wednesday and continuing to dry on out, and temperatures starting on a little bit of a cooler trend. So you can see upper 80s in some spots, but mainly going to be mid 80s for the remainder of the week. But as you can see, another rain chance does arrive sometime in the morning hours on Thursday, maybe a couple of rumbles of thunder embedded in those. But we got to get through today's rain chance before we can even start to focus on that. So temperatures start to drop on down after Wednesday. We're talking mid 80s for the rest of the week, which is fine by me after yesterday's scorcher of a day. Feels like temperatures in the triple digits. And then we take it on into Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That looks like a much better looking weekend than what we had this past weekend, with some cooler temperatures, but another rain chance does arrive later on into Sunday and Monday next week. We'll continue to keep you posted, but for now, we do have the one severe thunderstorm warning still in central Georgia and our southern counties. We'll continue to keep you updated until that is set to expire at about 6 p.m.